Today on the channel, you can call this unboxing a showcase of the Immortals with Geldor, He-Man, Masters of the Universe, Mattel Creations exclusive.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another He-Man and the Masters of the Universe Origins unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the Mattel Creations exclusive in Geldor. But for all your non-Mattel Creation exclusive needs, make sure you're hitting up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% on all in-stock items. Anything over $39 currently does ship free. Got to get a deal out there. And deal I got... maybe. We'll find out shortly here, but of course this was a Mattel Creations exclusive. You can only get it on Mattel Creations. I'm guessing he's still available. I don't know. You have to check yourself over there at MattelCreations.com, but it wasn't a quick sellout. Was available at least a day later, and here it is just about less than a week later at my doorstep. So not a bad thing. Love the quick turnaround on these, of course. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, see what old Geldor's up to. And he's up to no good in the Origins. Of course, Mattel Creations Origins packaging always has a little glamour shot off to the side. Got his name right there, Geldor. It does say, the evil seeker of immortality. Looking to live forever is what he's ready to do. New for 24, Masters of the Universe. Very beautiful packaging art on this one as well, as we are accustomed to with the Masters of the Universe. On the back, got Geldor ready to swing at He-Man. Gonna swing that axe and just take care of that He-Man problem is what he's gonna do. 6 and up on this one for those keeping track at home. Got a few other warriors and damsels in distress in the background there as well. You get a little comic book here. Gonna, of course, got the slipcase packaging. I always do save the packaging on these nice Mattel Creation ones. Maybe you do as well. Plastic prison, looking good, old Geldor, and he's packed out. He's also got twist ties. They got to keep a dangerous guy like this deep under wraps at Mattel, and I'm sure that's the way it goes. Pop him out. Maybe. Uh-oh. Forgot to undo the feet, but I slipped him through. I slipped him through right there. Oh my gosh, we're going to get this out, and maybe stuff's all over the place. Like a young Clint Eastwood, it's every which way but loose is what's going on right here today. Oh my gosh, even his Ram Man axe is locked down. That's a plot twist right there. Off the back, see you later, goodbye. Twist ties over there. Weapon, shield. Weapon, shield. There it is. Of course, got the little baggie for the comic book. We're going to get down to business with this comic book, maybe. Maybe we'll get down to business. Now I can't even get the comic book out of the package. What are we doing? First time unboxer. See you later. Goodbye. Plague of the Immortal right there on the front. Looking pretty good. All kinds of stuff going on in this comic book that we're accustomed to. A little bit different artwork on this one, too. A little bit more cartoony, maybe. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. But looking interesting here. But I'll show some pictures of that, of course, in the unboxing. But always nice to get some of that artwork, some of those comics with our figures. But diving into old Geldor, and if I'm not mistaken, we've only had Geldor one other time, and that was part of the Classics line. I believe that is the case, and stay tuned for that comparison in a little bit here. But he does come with his pizza picker-upper. You know, you put this in the oven, you get that pizza out, you pull it out, and oh, that's a pepperoni. That's what he does right here, old Geldor. But it's nice of him to be able to cook a good pizza for you in his wood oven grill. It's the only way Geldor is going to do it. Or he can chop your head off with this. He can choose his own adventure. I say I'm a lover, not a fighter. I would do the pizza. Maybe that's just me. Not looking for trouble, just looking for love over here. That's where we are on the channel here. We're also here for a shield. Maybe it could be a pizza on here. You put your dough on here, you get the shape ready to go. He's just a pizza maker at the end of the day. Looks like he's got pepperonis all over the top of this as well. But once again, all these weapons in a nice grayscale here. but it is a nice little shield here. You got to protect yourself after all. And then he does got Ram Man's axe, a classic axe if there ever was one. Looking very good. Once again, all gray, dings, dents, the usual suspects on that. But now we're going to dive into old Geldor himself, looking like the grandpa of the Legion of Doom, the Road Warriors, what he's looking like right here with that big old mohawk. Looking very cool. Looks like a young Road Warrior Animal Senior. Maybe, who knows. But you got the gray hair. Makes him look like an old man. Looking very good, though, with the mohawk and the hair around all the way up. And then he's got the Lemmy stash going there. Oh, my gosh. He's just listening to Motorhead. He's just getting it done, of course. But fabulous face on Geldor here. And he might be after immortality, but his teeth are already there. He's got some of the nicest chompers I've seen this side of Eternia. There's no doubt there, but looking good. Beautiful head sculpt on this one. Now, getting down to the body, fairly plain Jane, ripped up torso, looking like $1,000,000. Of course, got an Eternia loincloth going on. Usual body style with him. You got the 2 hitchhiking hands ready to go. No extra hands with this one here. Now, he does got some armor, some protection over the top. You can also store a weapon in the back. Always like to be able to store this stuff. So you can have him hold a shield, hold an axe, and you can put the pizza flipper on the back if you want to. Choose your own weapon adventure. Forearm guards looking very good on here in red. Maroon gloves, I forgot to mention. Maroon boots as well. Got a little bit of an extra loincloth, a little extra protection in the front right here. Down to the shin guards here. And once again, we're seeing a real rise. Terry Steinbach better go back there. I might have to help him and maybe consult with Terry Steinbach. As once again, we're getting some Carlton Fisk. Yes, shout out to Sox legend, White Sox, Red Sox legend Carlton Fisk on the shin guards down here. Looking very, very nice. Definitely looking different here, but looking like a cool guy, but obviously a deep cut character. This guy, if he went to retail, probably a peg warmer Hall of Fame. But for the hardcores out there that go to Mattel Creations, that's the way to pick this guy up, and probably a smart business move. Put on that business hat if you are Mattel. It does say on the back, made in Vietnam, so Vietnam's own Geldor right here as well. But a good-looking figure. Now, of course, classic-style articulation on this one. Arms go all the way around for us. Single-jointed elbows, little side-to-side action. Hands back and forth, side-to-side. Head removable back and forth, side-to-side. Waist articulation. Those big old Geldor splits. He would wow everyone at the old pizzeria back in the day with his splits. Leg does go up. Single-jointed knees, side-to-side. Boot cut, ankles back and forth, side-to-side. You know the drill, getting used to it by now. And of course, fits on a Mattel Ringside Collectible stand. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% over there at Ringside Collectibles. Old Geldor, ready to rock and roll, strut and stroll all the way to make me a pepperoni pizza for dinner. Shout out to my boy Geldor here, and shout out to the Classics version, because you know, at the end of the day, I'm just a Classics guy. He's got a Classics version as well. So a very, very deep cut in the pantheon of the Masters of the Universe, but cool to get figures like this. I like that we get deep cuts, and I like that at least they get out there. If they're not going to go to traditional retail, at least they're going to the Mattel Creations of the world for him. So I am okay with that. I'm here for that all day long and twice on Sunday. But are you here for that? Are you picking up this Geldor? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Of course, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the old notification bell, the usual stuff there. Don't forget my other YouTube channel with videos every single day. And don't forget the Patreon, your one-stop shop for everything. All goes over there to the Patreon first. All kinds of bonus stuff, giveaways. You guys know by now how we do over there on the old Patreon channel. ProWrestlingTees.com, search Kyle Peterson. Don't forget social media, SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram, and now on TikTok with all the dance moves, maybe at a local pizzeria. We'll see what happens there. But for Geldor, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.